Devin Booker is one of the best shooting guards in the league. But believe it or not too long ago, he used to ride the bench. I can't make this up. In 2013, Devin Booker was playing high school basketball in Moss Point, Mississippi. It was his senior year, and just like he is now in the NBA, he was almost unguardable on the court. Standing at 6'6", he was always one of the tallest. And to add on to that, he could shoot, he could finish at the rim, he could pass, all of that. He was so good that he was a part of the select few high school players that was named a McDonald's All-American. He was living every high school hooper's dream. The future was bright for him. But unfortunately, no matter how hard you chase your dreams, things never go as planned. People were excited to see what he was going to do on the college level. The sky was the limit for this guy, for real. He decided that the best fit for him was to play at the University of Kentucky. Now, this was a crazy time for the University of Kentucky, because at the time, they had so many top recruits coming in. They were just stacked. And unfortunately, everybody couldn't be a starter. It's impossible. A lot of people were going to have to come off the bench. And Devin Booker was one of those people. Now, at first, this was a lot to get used to for Devin Booker. All throughout high school, he was the starter. And he was one of the top players in the country. He could have easily went somewhere else to be the star player on the team. But instead of complaining about his situation, he just accepted it. All he could do was make the best out of the opportunity that was in front of him. So he accepted his role of coming off the bench. During his first 3 games, he was able to get some playing time. His role was more of a knockdown shooter, but that just wasn't happening for him. He just couldn't make a shot. Out of the 11 3-pointers attempted, he only managed to make 1 shot. Things just wasn't going the way he expected. But there was one moment where everything changed. Midway through the season, Devin Booker's star teammate Alex Poitras had went down with a serious injury. Now, this was a huge blow to the team because he did all the dirty work. My boy got all the rebounds and he played real tough defense. And to add on to that, he could knock down some open shots too. So losing a player like him was devastating. It was going to take the whole team to step up to make up for the loss, including Devin Booker. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. Even though Devin Booker was coming off the bench, he just caught fire out of nowhere. And it got to the point where he was one of the top go-to scoring options. Everything was going good for him. Not only was he making a name for himself as a threat on the college level, but now the NBA scouts were starting to take notice. So as the season went on, Devin Booker helped lead his team to an undefeated season and all the way to the championship. They ended up losing and it put an end to their historic run. It happens. But after taking that loss, it was a long off season. A lot of time to just reflect on what happened and also what was his next step. A lot of people felt that he should come back another year. I mean, the way they lost the game, they felt like he gotta come back to try to win it all. It was only right. And plus, he would have been able to work on his game some more. It made sense. But Devin Booker had other plans in mind. He felt that it was time for him to take that next step and go to the NBA. And even though he wasn't even a starter in college, he felt he had what it takes to play in the league. He believed in himself, so he took a gamble. And as y'all probably already know, his results turned out to be more than expected. He was drafted the 13th pick in 2015 to the Suns. And ever since then, he has continued to get better every year. It's hard to say when he will reach his ceiling because he is still so young. We just gonna have to wait and see. Peace.